Good morning. You know, I just drove my daughter Sella to the Clinton School in Union Square. She's in 7th grade. And I said, you are missing the best event of today. So she's a little jealous that she's not here. She has to go to school. But I am so thrilled. I am so excited to be with all of you today. My name is Quiniones. I'm the president and CEO of the New York Power Authority. Who are we? Well, the New York Power Authority is the largest state-owned electric utility in the U.S. You know, the electrons that power the subway, delivered by Con Ed, 840 miles of subway tracks, those electrons and electricity come from NYPA. The electrons that power our airport, LaGuardia, JFK, that comes from NYPA. So it gives you a little bit of a notion on who we are. Most of our power are produced from large hydroelectric power plants in upstate New York. So they are clean, sustainable electricity. Now, why is NYPA here? Well, we're one of the sponsors of your green classrooms. In fact, this year we're going to support about 20 of those green classrooms. Last year I was at the Edward R. Morrow High School. I don't know whether there are folks from that high school here. Great. And visited their green classroom. It was unbelievable. You know, they were growing plants hydroponically. They actually made pesto sauce for us, and they had a bicycle, and we made some smoothie. It was great. And I think that what's important is the things that they are learning and you are learning in these green classrooms. How do you grow plants hydroponically? How do you use the lighting, the LED lighting, so that they grow faster? So these are science and math that are involved in making that happen. And it's very, very important because, as the Lieutenant Governor just said, we all need to do our part to respond to climate change. And I am so proud that you are leading that effort, that you are doing your part in responding to climate change. And that's going to be important because climate change is a global issue. And New York, you know, we're New Yorkers. We always lead. New Yorkers, we have our DNA that we are going to be the first one to do things. Do you know, you probably do, that electricity was invented here in New York by Thomas Edison in 1882. He built the first power plant in South Pearl Street in Lower Manhattan. And then another inventor, Nikola Tesla, invented how to transmit that electricity long distance from Niagara Falls to Buffalo. That was in 1888, just 6 years after Thomas Edison invented electricity. So it's in our DNA as New Yorkers. We always lead. We are creative people, and we show others, we show the world how it's done. And you are showing the world how it's done. I am so impressed. I can't wait for the presentations, to listen to the presentations today. And we look forward to supporting more green classrooms. One last call to action before we get to the meat of the program. I want you to do two things. I want you to continue to question why are we doing things the way we're doing things today. Question your parents, question your friends, and always find a way to do it better in terms of sustainability and clean energy. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to do your part in pushing for a more sustainable and environmentally responsible community, and in your case, schools. Thank you, guys.